What's up, everybody? This is Michael Hurdle from RawGameplay.com.
And I'm Corey Ashley from RawGameplay.com.
Where the only thing we like raw is our video gameplay. And today we're going to get straight to the point and we're going to review Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising.
Well, first off, I like this game.
I like this game too, bro.
I really like this game. There's a whole lot of combat games that come out, that come and go, some that stay. This is one of them that I believe will stick around should people pay attention to it and they can get their attentions away from World of War, Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2, of course, everybody's going to compare this to Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
Just in case you guys don't know, this is a sequel for Operation Flashpoint Cold War Crisis.
Yeah.
Just to let you guys know. And now this is, of course, Operation Flashpoint Dragons Rising. I gotta make sure I say this correctly.
Right, because you're on the Isle of Skira. This is someplace over there by Asia with like the Russians and the Japanese people. Well, you know, the military is fighting over this island. I guess you're in there to help out, I believe, the Russians, maybe?
Yeah, because what they want to do, they want to take over. The Russians actually called in the U.S. to come back and take over the island. And now it's the island of Skira. It's right in between Russia and Japan. You play as a U.S. Marine Corps fire team, and you're on the island of what is it?
I believe it's Skira.
Skira. I can't say that word properly.
Well, they know what they mean. What we mean.
And so, and trust me, you have full access to that island.
Yeah.
I mean, that map is huge,
all over the place, and it's like one good thing is like you could sprint for a long time,
very long,
unlike Call of Duty or even Grand Theft Auto. But for a long time you could sprint, but it's like you're gonna need a vehicle.
You're gonna need a vehicle. This game comes equipped with 35 vehicles, if I'm correct, from what I was doing research on it. Plus, counting it as we went along. It has about 60 military weapons. That's actually real weapons.
Yeah.
The company who actually made the developers who made this game actually went out in the field, recorded firing sound effects from real live guns and recording and put in the game.
Sounds real.
They put a lot of effort into this game. Oh yeah, but don't get it twisted. This is not a game where you could just instantly run out,
jump in and squeeze
and start
the right trigger.
And if dudes start bucking back at you and hit you in your chest, you're gonna go to the side and hide behind something, and then your energy level gonna go. And you go. No.
Dudes will twist your bear cap.
Yeah, and dudes will twist your bear cap for real. And one shot to the head, you're dead.
Yeah,
that's it. So if you got the dudes, if you playing multiplayer and you got somebody with the scopes and they looking out and they buck you in the head,
and they do have scopes.
Done. Oh yes, they do, and they have night vision too, bro. Right? So you ain't going. Even if it's dark, you ain't getting away.
So you can have like a nice. You have a camo suit on. You're behind the tree. Night vision. They're gonna see your big old white imprint behind the tree, trying to peek.
And they go, and then hit you and smoke will come out your ass. You're dead. That's it. So this game is tactical. You strategically place yourself. You ain't no run and gun. You ain't gonna get your energy up. You're gonna either have to heal yourself in some cases, or you're gonna have to call for a medic.
Yeah. And it's crucial that you do stay with your team for cover, because your team members, the computer players, they actually help you out and do work. Unlike Rainbow Six.
Oh yeah, Rainbow Six Vegas 2, where they actually stand there and get shot, and you got to babysit.
It looks nice. They're busting shots away some bullets, but their bullets are infinite because of the computer.
Of course,
they actually kill people for you sometimes.
Of course. But yeah. Okay, I'm saying.
Well, there's a day, but they don't really babysit though. You still have to put in your work.
You still got to put in your work. I mean, when I first started off, of course, I didn't know the controls. So what I was doing, I flung the only 2 grenades that I started off with, wasted that, so I couldn't, And please don't leave your team members.
No, because you get laid out.
Because there'll be certain parts of the games where you're fighting like 25 guys, 15, 25 guys, and you and your 2 guys are there, and you guys got to strategically, you got to tell your guys to follow you, or you got to place them and tell them to go certain places. So you have to. This game is a thinking game.
Yeah, it's like a real-time reconnaissance map where you can position yourself in certain places. The enemy's gonna have gunships, helicopters flying around too. So it's not just you that got all the fly advantages. You can get dropped real quick, fast, in a hurry.
And the thing about it, you don't just get dropped quick and then you move on. You get dropped, and then if you don't call your medic, you will bleed to death.
You sit there and watch yourself just gurgling.
Bleed. You like this. So I'm walking around. I'm like, what's going on? Like, why the screen look all red around?
Because we're not used to like utilizing the medic or at least med packs like that.
No, and then when I fall to the ground, I'm like, why does dude fall? And I'm like, okay, he's dead. But I'm like, why is it taking so long to move on?
Right, exactly.
He's not really dead
because it reflects like real time damage. You know, if you're hitting your leg, you're not gonna move as fast. So if you got shooting shot in your arm, you're not gonna steady your gun properly if you want to aim. That's what happened to me a whole lot. I kept getting shot in my arm, and I couldn't aim properly.
It will get frustrating because this is almost like a simulation. Like I think if they were to train soldiers, they should put them in this game here.
Yeah, this game is great, man.
Because you walk around, you get shot, you really have to stick with your team. You just can't run out and just buck. You have to think about it. You have to call in your airstrike team.
Oh boy, then boy is an airstrike.
Oh yes,
it was like fireworks. So. And it goes on for a while, so you make sure you're kind of far away.
Be far away, because you will. Because I was like, I remember you say, are they ever going to stop bombing over here?
Because I'm thinking like, boom, 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 and that's it. Most games, no.
They almost try to put an extra hole in the ground. They try to tunnel back to Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The controllers, of course, the controls. I mean,
the controls are good. There's a lot of options too.
There's a lot of options,
and I think the controls aren't really that bad for as much as you can do. So it's actually real good for real time. Decisions you got to do.
Take the time out, study your controls. They give you an option here where you can actually play around. They pause the screen. They tell you what to do. They tell you what not to do.
Right.
They give you tips. That's great.
Of course.
Take the time out because once you learn your controls, that's when you start going to have a lot of fun.
This is a really good game.
As far as that now is let me see what we ran through. As far as renting it, buying, or forget about it,
I'd definitely buy it, man.
I would definitely say buy this game. This game is definitely, they put a lot of work into it. I appreciate it. Now, I wish all shooter games can reflect off of these guys.
Yeah. This is actually a good game to use as a standard.
Operation Flashpoint, Dragon,
I like it.
Rising.
I like
Remember that game. And now because everybody's going to compare it to Modern Warfare 2.
I mean, it's inevitable.
So this game right here laid the foundation right now as far, these games are like sequels from other games, so these are not brand new games.
Right.
But as far as like for this quarter, these games dropping now because everybody's sitting around twiddling their thumbs waiting for Modern Warfare 2. And you know what? They're gonna expect a lot after they start playing this one game.
Yeah, especially so it's like nothing really super different that's going to change, just revolutionize this gameplay, but it just feels good. It has its own feel and its own look to it. So it's a great game. Get it.
I would definitely say get it. Corey says get it. We like to take this time out because we only got like about 2 minutes and a half. Raw Gameplay has been invited to a couple of different places, one of them being Harlem Lanes.
Yeah.
Go to rawgameplay.com, click on the link. It's going to be Saturday, October 17th. It's going to be from 12 o'clock to about 6 o'clock. The tournament's going to be taking place. Right. If you live in Harlem or you feel like taking a trip out there, come out there, bug out with us, hang out with us. But if you want to find out more information, go to rawgameplay.com and click on the link. We will put a link there. The other one is going to be the East Spot. That's located in Jersey City. If you want to find out more about that, go to rawgameplay.com again. It's going to be a Street Fighter 4 tournament. All characters unlocked. That's going to be
that's incentive.
Be October 23rd. Check on rawgameplay.com. It's going to be in Jersey City. It's going to be a Street Fighter 4 tournament. All characters unlocked. Bring your own controllers. There are cash prizes if I'm correct. Yeah. But we'll have the link on the website so you can find out more information.
$10 to get in.
$10 to get in, definitely. And it's for a good cause because once you win, you take it all with you. Right. If I'm correct.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are we forgetting anything else before we have to go?
One on the radar. We was at the Video Game Expo.
Oh, Video Game Expo. Thumbs down.
It wasn't that great. We had a couple things there, but it honestly wasn't really worth the trip to go out there.
It wasn't the trip. So if you guys missed the Video Game Expo because of whatever reasons were, consider yourself lucky because it was boring. We met up with a lot of people there. They were like, "Oh man, why are we here? It's boring." But everybody who lived in Philadelphia was excited. I'm like, wow, because
local,
because we didn't have to travel 2.5 hours like we did.
Yeah, we expected something bigger, and we also met Brandon from magfest.org.
Oh yeah, talk about that real quick.
I believe in New Year's Eve they're having like a little party around there, around DC, Washington DC area. They have run a hotel. They've been doing it for 8 years, running strong. They're independent gaming circuit.
Magfest.org?
Magfest.org.
Okay.
And it's like they get a hotel room, nothing but games, all types of LAN parties, all types of stuff going on, and they have hotel rooms so you could crash, wake up, and start gaming all over again. It sounds like a lot of fun. If you're in that area, check out that website.
Check out our website, rawgameplay.com. Click the link directly to it. We'd like to thank all the sponsors. Sponsors not yet. We'd like to thank everybody who made donations to Raw Gameplay. We'd like to big up X Fuel, definitely, Power for Gamers. We got to go. We can't stay too long, but we'll talk to you guys next week.